What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to the Commander Cookout YouTube page. Today, as part of our supplemental series, we're looking at some ways to stay connected to the game of Magic because we know not as much Magic playing is happening recently. I'm Ryan. This is Brando. With quarantine and the suspension of in-store organized play, we're going to take a look at a couple things that you can do to make sure that you're still having a good time with Magic.
And not everybody's as lucky to live in a place like us where COVID has loosened the grip a little bit, where we can kind of start getting back together a little bit more. Maybe you are not so lucky, so hopefully these super helpful tidbits will get you back to playing the game that we all enjoy. This video, as are several videos on our YouTube page, is brought to you by FusionGamingOnline.com, where you can get all of your singles or other gaming accoutrements.
CCO Fusion 5 gets you 5% off your order on all MTG singles. If you're not ordering singles, though, you can always still use the promo code, and that'll let Fusion know that CCO sent you and that we're good dudes.
Which we obviously are.
Okay. First way to keep in touch with the game, and we've got 5 of them today. So this is number 1, and this is handle physical Magic cards. The physicality of the game is shuffling and sorting and flipping cards and holding cards in your hand. You've got a special place in your house or apartment that you do this. Go in there, make time, get yourself in there, and just have some you time to maybe unpack from stressful work situations, or the media can be stressful. If you can get yourself in a nice, relaxing Magic environment in your house, you're gonna have a connection to the game that you might be missing right now.
In the same, and I guess kind of opposite vein, when you work from home, maybe, if you've turned your kitchen table into your workspace,
Yep.
Your kitchen table then becomes a workspace as opposed to a place where you're going to sit and chill. So if you can find a place in your house that then turns back into a place that you go to relax and enjoy your hobby, that will do nothing but help you.
That's right. Now, speaking of opening stuff and having cards in your hand, I got a little present for Brando right now. I need a card out of this, so I'm gonna open this with you right now.
So it's not for me?
No, this is mine, but you can open it.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, this is a C20 Arena Kudrow deck, and I need exactly 1 card out of it. It's like Christmas morning.
It's fun.
That is.
It's fun.
That's it.
All right. Ooh,
Just keep flipping.
deck is my butt. Ooh, there's the super tuned mana base. Ooh, this is exciting.
Get all them basics, baby.
Basics are the key cornerstone of every Magic the
Hey,
Gathering
these smell good.
It smells kind of like pine air freshener and a clean diaper.
Oh, hey.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, that's the shit right there. Brando's going to look through the rest of the deck. We're going to move on to our second way to stay in touch with the game. All right, number 2 way to stay in touch with the game. And this exists in the online space, which a couple of more of these are going to. Start an online group. That could be a group chat, that could be a Facebook group with your play group, or just join one of the massive Facebook groups that are out there. There's a few of them that are specific to Commander, and they are big. And if you're ever looking for deck building advice, what to cut, feelings generally on new products, previews, what have you, those people are going to be impassioned Magic players that want to talk and want to have a Magic experience. We've got pretty active local group and a pretty active group of dude bros that we interact with on Facebook.
Yeah, and we've got a pretty decent Discord, not just the CCO one, but there is our local game store has a group page on Discord, and that's a really great way to both find and actually physically talk when you use your voice as opposed to typing with people who play Magic in your area that you could hypothetically exercise a future suggestion with.
Speaking of getting online, we're going to move right into number 3 way to connect or stay connected. This is number 3. This is actually playing online. What that means is via spell table, webcam, microphone.
Smoke signals.
Smoke signals, yeah, that's a casino game in a town I'm from. What we mean is get online, Skype, Zoom, Discord, Spell Table, and play with your friends. Or on those big Facebook groups we were just talking about, just shoot out that you want to play, and people will jump in. And if you know, figuring out webcam and microphone isn't right for you, you could get an app like on your phone called like DroidCam or whatever.
Yeah.
That lets you use via Wi-Fi your actual phone as a webcam. So you don't even need to go out and buy or steal a webcam if you can't find one right exactly now.
And if you're thinking, oh man, I could never do that, that sounds complicated and like you need engineering and shit. If I can figure it out, and I did, anybody can do it. Because my technical know-how is very ridiculously low. People make fun of me for it all the time. And I got it figured out. So you're going to be fine.
If online play isn't quite right for you, you don't want to make a Lego and cardboard box stand for your phone, webcam, whatever.
What else are you doing with your time if you're not building a Lego and cardboard box stand? Let's be honest.
Well, one of the things that you could be doing with your time is watching other streamers or watching people who do play Magic.
I guess.
So you can still get your Magic fix with people playing physical cards online where you... And we've all done it at a Magic Fest or an LGS or at the kitchen table. You're watching a game that's just as fun and entertaining as if you were playing in it.
The railbirding games sometimes can be a lot of fun. Sometimes it can be boring as hell, but not the ones that you're going to watch because you're not going to stick around if the game sucks, right? And you get the right people, you get people you know, you get people you like. Some people play them to be entertaining, and so watch those. It'll be a good time. Even if you can't get your rig, that's what the kids are calling them, set up.
Number 4, or as Brando says... 4, get in touch with your local game store. Get in touch with your local game store. If you can become part of their, I don't want to make it sound like a club, but if you can become part of their kind of social business structure, you're going to have a connection to the game because you're going to walk in, they're going to know who you are, you're going to talk shop, as it were, you're going to talk about Magic, and they're going to like seeing you. You're going to feel like you're part of the community.
And if you don't happen to have a local game store near you, you can always adopt one online and make it your local game store, because that's going to help out a community somewhere and you as well, because now you're going to be part of that thriving community. The local game store was the center of Magic the Gathering at one point, and even though we're not centralized physically anymore, it doesn't mean that isn't a hub where you can hook up with people who are in the local group or somewhere where you can at least start to find the trail. There we go. I was going to walk on the table. Of the treasure that you want, which is a game or a gameplay experience that you might be missing out on right now.
Speaking of local game stores, we do have to shout out Fusion here again because they are some of CCO Nation's local game store. We've been there. I've physically been there. We know a lot of people that physically play there every week, and they are a game store worth supporting again. So remember, CCO exclusive promo code CCO Fusion 5.
I'm just pointing everywhere because I don't know where it's going to be.
Me neither.
It's here somewhere.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Editing is fun.
Okay, 5th and final way to stay in touch, sort of, maybe. MtG Arena. And I'm going to say MtG Arena and ship it over to you.
Oh, that's gross. You can play Arena, I guess, if you have no other connection to the game, because I think it should be your last stop, because it takes out the social aspect of the game, but it does give you your short-term Magic fix. And if you have an LGS in the vicinity or one that you can get in touch with online, maybe even fusiongamingonline.com, you can play in their F&M events or in other events that have been set up by the store. You can get promo codes that way. You can enter them on the shop for all kinds of goodies and cosmetics and stuff on Arena, which is pretty cool when you think about it. I mean, getting something for nothing's always fun, right? And Arena is free to play for the most part, and it, like I say, it's a good way to practice with new cards, practice new decks, get a feel for how new mechanics work, because you can't possibly screw them up. And it's not a good way to meet people, but it is a good way to play a couple of games with either some filthy casuals like myself or some dirty rotten tryhards that you run into every time you get a pick-up brawl game going.
Very excellent. So those are our 5 ways to stay in touch with the game. We hope that you found this video useful. We hope that you go to fusiongamingonline.com. They're there for all your gaming needs. Use the CCO promo code. It'll be below in the show notes and on the screen as well right now. Let us know how you've stayed in touch with the game. Comments below at CCO Podcast on Twitter, at CCO Brando on Twitter, or find facebook.com/CCO Podcast. You can let us know on any of those avenues how you've been staying in touch with the game, and maybe that's going to help somebody. Maybe that's going to give somebody that little bit of a pick-me-up that they need, or that little piece of advice that they were missing. Don't forget to check out Commander Cookout Podcast proper during the Arc of Good Vibes, where we are talking about fun shit that we do for as long as we have to make people feel good.
Whether you like it or not.